Hi, this is Dan with Dan's Everything Outdoors. Today we're installing a roof rack on a 2008 Chevy Suburban truck. And I didn't see anything on the internet and I didn't quite know how to do it. But I picked up these roof racks. And I'm not sure if they're the standard GM model of roof racks, but this is the same thing that's on our other Suburban, our 1500. And I didn't know how this went on there because it has these quick releases, but that's not really a release, that's more for sliding it from front to back to get the right positioning. So I thought I'd just show you real quickly how these install. Alright, so I got some tools here. I'm going to basically kind of hook a little wrench up. I'm going to need a screwdriver, and I'm going to need, I think it's this size, 1/4, and I think that this is the right bit. So I'm just gonna, yeah, that's the right size there. Put that into the small little wrench, 1/4 inch driver, and let's crawl up here and take this off. I'm just gonna crawl up here. So hopefully I got the right size. Yep. Alright, so I'm just going to pull the front rack off here, and then it's going to slide all the way down. I have to do this for both sides. So I'll just show you this. Get up higher. It's hard to do without a step ladder. Step ladder probably make this a lot easier. Came out pretty easily. And then I noticed it's got this tab that it doesn't release easily right there, so I'm going to use a screwdriver. You can get to see it, screwdriver right underneath it, and then push it that way. So okay, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side, and then I'll show you sliding it on. Alright, so just took out that one. Alright. That's the second one. Pull that out. Pop that off. Ew, look at the dirt. All right. Next step will be us sliding the roof rack in place. So you see this has this lip that comes down under, and then it goes underneath this lip. And then this right here, and this notch rides in that. So I just have to slide into both, and then I'm believing that I just got to slide this all the way to the rear. And I looked at my other Suburban, and these were to the rear. The I guess where you put a bungee cord through. So I'm just gonna line this up. That one just went in. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. I'm hoping I don't have to have this. Yeah, I get slid in there. I was hoping it didn't have to be like perfect. So that slid in there. I'm gonna go back to this side and slide it all the way in. It looks like it's stopping just a little bit. Okay, so let me play with that just a little bit on the other side. Sort of in a rush today to go on a trip, and we ordered these mounts off from eBay from a Chevy dealer, and they got here 3 days later than they're supposed to. And now we're trying to get everything ready to go so we can just pull out tomorrow morning. And then, of course, this isn't as easy to put as I thought, but it's not hard to put in. I just had to figure out how to do it. All right, so here we go. So now I can slide it all the way to the rear. So I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to enlist the help of the cameraman to see if this will slide all the way to the rear like I think. All right. So that went on pretty easily. If you take a look at this, or we'll pull the next one out of the package, we were able to, both of us, kind of worked it back and forth all the way back, and it snaps once you let this handle down, and then you just move it down, it snaps right into the position where it's supposed to be. So that was a really nice install. Now we're going to get this one out of the package and install it. And again, I'm going to go just the way the other Suburban is with these to the rear. I think getting this first one, well, actually that one went pretty easily. Okay. Oh, that one easier than the other one did. Okay. Before we do anything else, there's something really important we got to do. When I was in the Navy, we were supposed to be getting ready for formation, and there's a bunch of these big bubble wrap sheets laying on the ground, and me and a buddy of mine popped a couple of them, and our senior chief came out and he laid out that whole roll, and for the next 2 hours he made us pop bubbles. Every single bubble. I think we had to do like one at a time. So it's one of those military things you guys will understand. Right, so I'm just gonna shimmy this back into position, and then I'll come back to screw the brackets back on. All right, let's put this bracket back on. Just holds it down. I think that was on the USS Wasp, and I can't remember if we were in pre-com detachment in Pascagoula, Mississippi, because they were building our ship, finishing up their build. And I don't remember if it was, I think it was Rich Ferrer. And we were in the hangar deck of the USS Wasp. It was kind of funny, actually. I didn't mind doing it. I've always had a, well, as most kids do, most adults maybe even, if you're a guy, a fascination with popping bubble wraps. So that was pretty easy. Now I just got to crank this down on both sides. So I think that that bracket slash place where the hook of the bungee cord goes is to the back, because these are angled up. Both of them are angled up. I think it's for airflow, to deflect the air up on the vehicle. So, but a quick scan of the internet didn't reveal any defined way of doing this, and we just want to get it done. So I'm pretty happy with this. Let's put the last one on, and I think we'll be wrapping it up. Yeah. So I don't have a bunch of funny stories from the Navy, because I don't remember them. But I do have buddies out in the Marine Corps, and Marines have the best stories, especially if somebody that can tell them. And we had Marines on our ship. Some of them were part of that pre-com detachment, and then when our ship got commissioned in 1989. Yeah, wow, it's a long time ago. It might have been June 29th, 1989. But we had Marines, and then since I've been out of the military, I've had some really good friends who are Marines, and they get around and tell these stories, and it's funnier than any comedy act, because you can't make this stuff up. So good. Okay, so I don't know if the placement is right yet. It looks to me like they're correct. I'm going to put a canoe on here, and it's going to hang over the front, so I'm probably going to move these forward, and that'll be the right placement. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, I think I'm going to move these forward, and it'll be good to go. All right, hope that helped anybody out. I know that I was looking for a quick reference on the internet and thought if I create a quick video as I'm doing this, it'll help somebody out. So nothing professional, just something so that you have a reference when you do yours. Hope you enjoyed it.